Hey, Shrugbill here. We're going to be doing a tutorial on Rougelands.
It's going to be a very basic tutorial. So for starters, you have your health bar, your mana bar, and your energy. Energy is what allows you to jump up and flip side to side with Q and E. WASD are the basic keys. Your health is up here, and that your health is the red bar. Your mana is the blue bar, and then energy is the yellow bar. And then you have your hot bar next to it to the left, and that's where you can store items. Click tab to go into your inventory. This shows you where your total XP is at the bottom, and then how much you need also at the bottom. And then right above that is your inventory, where you have all your where you pick up your items, and that's where they go, unless your hotbar is open. Above that you have where your weapon, your shield, your helmet, your armor, and your ring is. You can have two rings. You have droids. You will start with only one. Yeah, you have your name, your level. You level up as you go through the game and get XP. Then you have your Galactic Cadet, which right now is max for me. You probably won't have a lot of this glowing stuff that I have, but this is max for me because I have gone through the missions and stuff. I am a Faith character, and you can select your main, what you want to be focusing on when you create your character. So I have a very high Faith. Up here is where you can switch in between is your hotbar. I have my health potions and mana packs up here, and to just move things around, just left click and just it'll drop things around. And with your hotbar, depending on what position it is, you click. For example, for me to use this health pack, I would just click 1, and that would give me 5 health. And to enter to attack, right click, and then you can just left click, and then if depending on what you have, a sword or a gun or something, it'll use that and attack with it. You have your combat chips up here, which are kind of like power-ups and things you can activate, unless it's passive. And all you need to do is basically what you do to use something in your hotbar. So if I wanted to use this tornado icon, I would just need to click 1, and then that would make that. Okay, so then I'll do this lower area and talk to you about that, and then Sean will take it from there. So this is where the portal, and you can use credits that you get when you go through levels. When you go through levels, you can pick up credits and loot, and with that you can get ores, and then you can make emblems. Sean will go into more depth with that. You can use credits to buy different places to go to them, and then to go there you just have to go into the portal, click W, and that send you into the portal. Any way to interact with anything, you just gotta click W on it.
Yeah,
click W while you're in front of it, and now Sean will take it from here.
So up here, the first thing we're going to be looking at is the storage. Obviously, you're going to open it by pressing W, and you can actually buy more spots in it, but that's probably not going to happen very early in the game. What it does, sounds pretty much what it does is it just stores extra stuff you have if you don't want your inventory cluttered, or you just have too much stuff in your inventory to hold. Next thing we got is the alchemy station. Alchemy station is used to make your main potions in the game. Health potions, mana potions, etc. Next potion we got going is the gear, not potion. Next thing we got going is the gear forge. The gear forge, probably the most difficult thing to really understand at first, but it's definitely the most helpful. This is what's used to make your weapons, your armor, pretty much anything you need to get stronger. In order to make weapons and stuff, you're gonna need emblems. So right here, this is the emblem forge. Emblem forge is used to make emblems, of course. And in order to actually make the armor, you're gonna need 3 different emblems of the same tier. So right here, got the next thing. It's the ship droids. Ship droids don't do much other than getting your world fragments, and world fragments are actually pretty important. So I'll actually show you what they're used for. The world fragments are used for mostly the stuff on the left side of this other part of the ship. There's also the shopping center of the ship. The 2 main things you're probably gonna only buy here are the mystery gifts, which you can get 4th age armor and some other cool stuff from. As you can see, the Dontron has up to 4th age helmet, um, and you can get the Ion ticket. The Ion ticket is used for kind of late game purposes, but it is really important to make ultimate gear, ultimate weapons, ultimate armor, just ultimate anything that you really need. Wealth trophies here are pretty important. They're used for also some late game stuff, like really late game stuff, like pretty much last thing you're gonna be doing in the game.
Currently, until they update it. And to go into more depth on how to make armor and craft armor, what you need to do is go through levels. You'll pick up ores, and we will show you what levels look like and where ores are and what they look like and how you can pick it up. And then when you have 10 of an ore, you can bring it over to the gear forge, and you click the blue button, and then this starts bringing around your cursor. You're going to want to click that item, and because I had 20, it gave me 2 of the emblems. And if you have 3 of one kind of emblem, they all have to be the same tier. Then you can craft something with it, which basically, see, I have shroom emblem and beetle emblem and oracle emblem. If I put it in some random order, doesn't matter which order it is, then I can make something with it, and all you need to do is just click that several times, and it will make the item. And after you've made something, you can go up here into the top, and it saves the recipes, so you can just left click it if you have the items in your inventory, and it will give you it.
If you want to like make stuff like specific stuff for your class, you can actually go into the Rougeland wiki to like really find out what order emblems need to be in. Yeah, that's pretty much it for that.
So now we will show you what a hostile zone looks like, and we will get back to you when we do that.
So now we're in the hostile zone. This is what the beginnings are going to look like. It's kind of in this rectangular start area. We had to get mom shooting, trying to get us.
So to mine ores, you can tell if it's an ore if you have the circular, or if you have the square-shaped things hovering around it, and all you need to do is just left-click it and several times, and just keep doing that, and then it will give you that ore. It gave me some tasty herbs. And then there are going to be NPCs. All you need to do is just walk up to them, click well, right now you have these machines, and these machines that have this pumping thing, all you need to do is click W on it, and then it will give you XP and different items like scrap metal, which can be sold. Here you have an NPC. All you need to do is click W on him, and there's a chance that any NPC can drop you a very good item that is super useful. Can really be helpful.
This NPC in specific can drop his axe that you can see in his bag. For the Rainbolt's axe, is a very strong item. So the items you can get from them are very good, and if you really want to farm for them, you really should.
So that basically, and then you just have to fight stuff to get XP and different items, and you can earn credits throughout the game to upgrade your droid and the storage and the amount of storage that you have. Perfect timing. Now we have our boss, and let me try and fight this. The first stage, it looks like this. It's going to be kind of hard to fight at first. You're going to die a lot and lose your stuff, but you should be, once you get far enough in the game, this should be super easy, and you should be able to advance. And then once you defeat the boss, you just go up to the top right. It's generally always in the top right. So here's another machine, and that's where the portals are that take you to the next world.
There's a mini boss on here.
Yeah.
I one-shotted him. Bosses can drop certain items, like Arugurok, the one we just first, kind of like the worm thing, can drop the Arugurok's Tooth, which is actually a melee lance type item, and it can also drop the Arugurok hat, which is a pretty good health-based hat.
So, and then basically, at the end of each level, at the top, towards the top right, you have the 3 portals, and they're gonna send you to different places. It's completely random where the portals will take you, but typically it's to like a harder level or to the same level. All you need to do is click W, and depending on if you have other people, you all need to go into the same portal. This will then send you to basically the middle level, between your level and the next level through the portal you went to. And if you want to level up something, like right now my ring right here is only level 5, well, not only, but it's just level 5, and depending on the XP that you got from the level, it counts it here. And then it cycles through what you can get XP for. So if I want to go for ring, all you need to do is just jump towards it when it shows up, and then you will get the XP. So now I have more XP. Then you have, with the credits that you get, you have emblems, and, well, you have power-ups, combat ships, emblems, and stuff that you can buy. Just click W on it, it'll buy it for you. And then over here you have the quest bot. That's where you can get different quests and complete quests to get credits and other items and mystery chests, mystery quest things.
Similar to the mystery gifts, mystery like quest chest things can drop weapons, like 4th age weapons.
Yeah. So then you have your storage also, and your combat chip. You won't have anything that looks like this because I've been farming for a while and I have a ton of leftover stuff that I don't really need. And then on the far right you'll have the portal that will take you to the next level through the portal that you went to. So for example, if the portal that we decided to go through was to Hollow Cavern, this portal would take us to Hollow Cavern. But for now, because you'll be able to go through that and check that out yourself. We won't spoil too much, hopefully. Go back to ship, W on that, then it takes you here. If you wanna get more information on crafting recipes that focus on your class, go to the wiki, and to learn more about the game, or if you have questions, you can go to the Steam forums, and typically they'll be able to answer them there. The wiki has all the crafting recipes and information that you'll need. This is still only in development build, so there'll be more updates coming out. There isn't that much that you can advance through in the game, but it's pretty hard.
There's not many things right now. Like, it literally took us 2 days to beat the game, but it's still really fun, and I'm really excited for more updates for this game.
Yep. So if you have any more questions, just leave a comment. We'll try and make another video with more tutorials. Thank you for watching. This is Shregpeel. Yeah.